Hey guys, Supersonic123 aka John here. Welcome to episode number 37 of the Everton Career Mode. In today's episode, we face Arsenal away at the Emirates in the second leg of our Champions League quarter final. Obviously, the first leg we beat Arsenal 1-0 at Goodison Park, and at the weekend in the Premier League we drew 1-1 against the Gunners at the Emirates, and we're looking to extend our run in the Champions League per se to the semi-finals. See how far we can go. Obviously, approaching the end of the season now, and I'm not sure if we're going to do a third season. I don't know how quickly I can get this season over with. I will. But it'll only be like 2 or 3 more episodes after this before the first season, so from that, I'm going to try to get through Galway's final episode, final season of the series. That season great, and I might consider sending a couple of games in season 3 to get it moving a bit quicker, or I might play games off camera or whatever, depending on what you want. It might be necessary for us to be able to actually do this third season. But anyway, in this game against Arsenal, you see on the stroke of half time, Paul Robson, our young youth scouter player, plays in Michy Batshuayi, our Belgian striker, and Michy Batshuayi just effortlessly finishes past Petr Cech. He scored the winner in the first leg, and he's given us the lead in the second leg, meaning that Arsenal are going to have to score 3 goals to go through. Obviously, we qualified for the Champions League in 4th last season, so we entered the playoff round, got to the group stages, finishing top of our group. We Fenerbahce in the round of 16, and now it looks like we're going to be getting past Arsenal in the quarterfinals, barring 3 goals for Arsenal, of course. Into that half time here, Hesse plays in James McCarthy. James McCarthy cuts inside his man, shoots with the left foot, but this finesse shot goes wide of the post, meaning that cannot, give us a double our need for a spectacular strike or anything like that. So following that, Arsenal got themselves a corner, but was swung in by Theo Walcott, and the shot cleared off a line by James McCarthy. Couldn't see who it was who shot for Arsenal, but anyway, Marco Verratti were playing in our Ramsey. A rash slide tackle from, I believe, that was Jagielka as he got past, and the shot was saved by Tim Howard, so the Arsenal captain couldn't get an equaliser for his side on the night, and good save from the American Tim Howard. Arsenal coming forward again, looking for a goal. Tackle was right there from Olivier Giroud. And then with 15 minutes remaining, we put the final nail in the coffin here as Paul Robson slides through Hesse, and Hesse makes it 2-0 to Everton, 3-0 in aggregate. Arsenal lead 4 goals in 15 minutes. It just isn't going to happen. And Paul Robson, the Scot, gets his second assist of the game. He's 64 rated for crying out loud. It's a fantastic ball and a fantastic shot from Hesse. Calm, collected, and right into the corner from the Spaniard. He makes it Arsenal 11-2, and more or less guarantees that we'll be going through to the semi-finals of the tournament. But for the final chance of the game here, Arsenal would come forward. Obviously, in all that attack is Mertesacker forward. Ramsey finding Gelson Martins. His cross comes in. It's Mertesacker on the volley, and his shot goes wide. Obviously, Arsenal scored the equaliser at the weekend from a Laurent Koscielny volley, which was certainly a spectacle of some proportions. But as you see here, we'll face Wolfsburg in the semi-finals of the Champions League. They beat Real Madrid, so there definitely won't be an easy tie. But considering the other 2 teams you could have gotten were Barcelona and PSG, I think we have a fair good chance of progressing to the final. I believe our goal at the start of the season for this competition was to reach the semi-final, and we have done that, obviously, for beating Arsenal. And you will see the first leg of that tie against Wolfsburg in today's episode. But anyway, for the second game of today's episode, we take on Aston Villa away at Villa Park, looking to consolidate our place in the Champions League place. It's currently 4th in the league. We're kind of far away from the top 3 teams in the league. We are 3 points ahead of our cross rival Liverpool, who's in 5th. So anyway, taking on Aston Villa here, we played I'll be upfront. This is a fairly weak side. Played all the kids in this game. You know, we see there Bracknell, Robson, Pistola, Dylan Burge, players like that. You know, that means Pirlo's region and actually both region playing as well as a couple of two of our youth scout players, Paul Robson, the Scot, and Dylan Burge, the Englishman. And to start this game off, Gerard De La Feu would tip this cross into Paco Alcacer on the edge of the box, finds Heze. Heze goes for a goal in the turn, but the shot is blocked by Kieran Clark for Aston Villa and for a corner. Aston Villa will come forward here. Carlo Gil cutting in from the right hand side onto his left foot, placing Scott Sinclair, and Scott Sinclair with the shot. It was a bit of an ambitious one, but Tim Howard was equal to it, and it would finish Aston Villa 0, Everton 0 at half time. And then Idrissa Gana Gueye, the player who was signed for Everton in real life from Europe, has a shot that goes wide of Tim Howard's post, and then Pirlo's region Pistola finds Gerard De La Feu. He cuts inside, finesse out with the left foot. He scored so many goals from that position, but this one went just wide of the post from De La Feu, as you see here. And we would try and take the lead again with Heze here, playing in Dylan Bird. Dylan Bird's shot saved by Brad Guzan, and Brad Guzan will keep it at 0-0. Then Jordan Amavi for Aston Villa gets the ball back, shoots, and goes wide of Tim Howard's post. And that was one of the most exciting 0-0s you'll see in a while, I'll be perfectly honest. And quite a few chances in that game for both sides, but it does finish 0-0. But we're quite confident at this stage that we will definitely finish in the Champions League places for next season. And James McCarthy comes to us after that game and says he's homesick, and that he's just not used to the culture and the weather and stuff. But that's really bizarre considering he's from Ireland. Well, Ireland or Scotland, depending on your thoughts. Obviously, he's born and raised, and can't be too dissimilar to the north of England, surely. So for the final game of today's episode, we take on Wolfsburg in the semi-final for the Champions League. Our first leg against the German side at the Volkswagen Arena. Sorry. And it's quite a strong Wolfsburg side. A lot of there in the goal for the Volkswagen Arena. And the Everton lineup, obviously, straight from the bit to the Mori, and as you see the tail there to watch was Julian Draxler. Max Cruz would get the ball in for Wolfsburg, comes out to the centre back Dante in the full environment. His shot is blocked and it ends up in the hands of Tim Howard. Then they would come forward again. Verina coming down the right hand side, cuts inside, goes past Leighton Baines. Verina again goes round his man. Verina again, and still Verina, but Verina's shot is saved by Tim Howard. Keep it at 1-0. It's a good effort by Verina, but Tim Howard was the shot covered at his near post. But a very powerful effort from the Everton man, both on the way to Rodriguez, and the Wolfsburg man shot again saved by Tim Howard. Tim Howard just on fire for us, like at all times, and just trying to prepare for making retirement, which I think is very easy. Anyway, Ross Barkley drills this across towards Andre Carrillo, comes out to Daniele Baselli on the edge of the box, and the Italian shot from the Torino man is it goes well wide of the post, no trouble for Diego Ganalio there. And we'll finish Wolfsburg 0, Everton 0 at half time. And then for the second half here, Wolfsburg come again with Verina sliding the ball through towards Max Cruz, but this is saved by Tim Howard. And Asquez here on the left hand side cuts inside Mason Holgate, tips the ball in towards Andre Schürrle, back to Shaver, and Shaver's shot is saved by Tim Howard again. And we're very lucky to still get another chance here at Wolfsburg. We want to make sure that we were still in the game for the return leg at Goodison Park, and following that we would have a chance to take the lead here. Paco Alcacer putting inside from the left hand side, sliding in Andre Carrillo, and his shot saved by Diego Benaglio, our best chance of the game more or less. Then to injury time here, Max Cruz comes down the left hand side, skips past Aguilca, Bastos shot is saved by Tim Howard, but Dast turns in the shot on the rebound. Wolfsburg 1, Everton had to score 2 goals at Hudson Park to progress into the final of the Champions League. Shot well executed there. Just finished Wolfsburg 1 Everton 0. But we still do sit in 4th place in the Premier League, 3 points ahead of Man United and Liverpool. And the next episode we take on Newcastle, as well as Wolfsburg the second leg and Middlesbrough. So like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you for the next episode. Goodbye.